And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Carroll.
Yeah, he played a very mature first half offensively, just finding gaps and making good decisions, getting into the defense and knocking down shots.
Well, the way he played that first half, that's exactly what we're talking about when we say offensive efficiency.
Vasquez kicks to McLemore. Pass to Cousins. Can't hit. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. And the foul called on Vasquez. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he had not established position.
You know, I prefer the refs to whistle with a block when in doubt. I thought that was a good call there.
Horford kicks to Williams. But they'll get another chance. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ben McLemore. That is his first foul of the game. Horford dishes to Williams. Passes to Korver. A second chance effort. Thompson with the rebound. The Kings trailed by 5.
Well, defense for the Hawks last season kind of night and day. They were 6th best in defensive efficiency, but really struggled defending the three-point line. Gave up way too many open looks out there.
Atlanta shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Outside Teague. He dishes it to Korver. Five to shoot.
3 straight misses here to start the second half.
Can't hit from in close. And for the Hawks, a little undersized, Clark, as you were talking about. That might explain why at times they struggle to clear the board, Steve.
But you like the mobility of their front court players, particularly Al Horford, who is so good, able to switch pick and rolls, guard perimeter players, still get back to rebound. And I think also the discipline he shows defensively. That was one of the strong suits of this team last year.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Ben McLemore, 6'5" freshman shooting guard out of Kansas. He actually redshirted his first year in college, but as a redshirt freshman in year 2, he really bursted onto the national scene. Very skilled shooter and scorer.
Let's hear it for your Sacramento dance team.
Right side Teague fires from deep. Korver, no luck. And for McLemore, no question about the talent levels. It's terrific. Great athlete, deep range on his shot. It's really his personality that some scouts, Clark, could question.
Yeah, and I don't understand that. Sure, they would like to see him be a little more assertive offensively, but this is a young kid that I think will do what it takes to be outstanding in the NBA.
Here's Teague following the basket by DeMarcus Cousins. Teague kicks to Williams. He feeds it to Millsap. Back to Williams. Dishes to Millsap. Williams. Shot clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. 8 feet away. Millsap misses.
That's 5 shots without a conversion. A very tough start coming out of the half.
The feed to Thompson. The dish to Vasquez. Gives him the lead pass. And the foul called on Paul Millsap. That's foul number 2 for him. Chuck Hayes, he's checked in for the Kings. Thornton comes in for McLemore. Cousins, the pass to Hayes. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Now here's Teague. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. On the wing, Williams. Clock at 6. it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, Lewis Williams has 2 things working for him on the offensive end. First, he is lightning fast. And secondly, he shoots the ball so well that he's able to use a great pump fake. And he really keeps defenders guessing.
The first free throw is good. Well, and back to Williams, more turnover-prone last season than we're used to seeing.
Yeah, that's normally a strength of his, Kevin. High-volume offense without turning it over. Of course, he changed teams, so perhaps adjusting to the new system made him a little more mistake-prone.
Sacramento making a switch here. Thompson's checked in, and Williams drops them both.
Mike Malone, the new head coach of the Sacramento Kings, son of a former NBA coach. Mike has been credited with helping teams improve their defenses, whether it was in New Orleans with Chris Paul, last season with Golden State, but Malone very well regarded in NBA coaching circles.
Guys, close one here. No team getting a huge advantage.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, there have already been 5 lead changes, but nobody taking control of it.
A great matchup. I mean, these two teams really match up well talent-wise. I'm enjoying this.
Here is Williams after the made shot from Thompson. Good. And the Sacramento team, Clark, not without offensive talent, but their defense has been their shortcoming.
And that's the area they've got to ramp up and improve. And Coach Malone is going to have an opportunity to put his stamp on this team by improving them at the defensive end of the floor.
Here's Thompson following the score by Lou Williams.
Boy, that's embarrassing, guys. He's going to have a hard time living that one down later when they watch it on tape.
Eldon Brand's checked in for Paul Millsap. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Now here's Teague. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The Hawks have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
Well, you look at the numbers from a season ago, guys. This was one of the worst free throw shooting teams in the NBA, 72%.
And it's something they know that if they improve, can really have a big impact on their success.
First one falls for him. Paul Millsap's checked in for the Hawks. And so Teague gets 2 free throws.
A big step forward once again for Jeff Teague last season. He continued to up his scoring and assist totals and had one of his best years from the free throw line to date.
That was not a simple rebound. He made it look easy, but he did a good job embodying up his man.
Williams dishes to Teague. Feeds it to Korver. Pass to Williams. Kicks to Korver. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Another shot. Brand. Good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
He's a grinder. Love what he does under the offensive boards, really bringing energy and life to his team.
And Steve, back to Teague. He's working on that outside shooting, but as a point guard, Clark, he's very effective around the rim with those little in-between shots you like so much.
Kevin, I love the arsenal he has, and every point guard needs to have those runners, floaters, flippers, I call them. You've got to have that. You're not always going to be able to get to the rim against such, against bigger guys. And Steve also mentioned his good free throw percentage, so the more he can get himself to the line, the better for him and his team.
It's stolen by McLemore. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's Atlanta. They're up by 3. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for Atlanta?
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And the other thing, guys, defensively, a great job of closing out and blocking shots.
Horford with the screen on Mute. Williams with the ball. Now defended by McLemore. Williams kicks to Korver. 6 to shoot. Now the pass to Teague. Korver. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Korver's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Atlanta. Vasquez kicks to Cousins. He passes to Thompson. Stolen by Brand. Williams up on top. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Kings. It's Thompson off the drive, and that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession.
It's a nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
On the Hawks making a change here. Millsap's checked in. Atlanta on D. And here is Landry. In low to Cousins. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Horford.
Guys, DeMarcus Cousins, the 5th pick out of Kentucky back in 2010. Nobody questions this guy's talent. He has tremendous skill. Players with his size and skill don't come along very often.
First free throw is good. And Clark, you mentioned the size for Cousins. Physically, he can overpower, Steve, a lot of players.
Yeah, tremendous rebounder, and he can get to the foul line. Offensively, you know, he's got the ability to step out onto the floor and make shots. I mean, he's really got the total package. The question is, can he just improve his overall game? Can he continue to mature and become the dominant player that he's capable of?
It'd be interesting to see him on a good team. You know, with some real nice role models on that team.
Absolutely.
People rave about his skill set. Williams can't hit.
He's playing selfishly now, guys. He's just trying to get as many shots up as he can. Doesn't look at all concerned about his teammates.
McLemore, the pass to Landry. In low to Cousins. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. John Jenkins checked in for Lou Williams. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
Yeah, and that's their goal down the stretch. Continue to find those close-range shots.
Vasquez dishes to Landry. That's good.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically lay-ins.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys.
Teague kicks to Corbin. Back to Teague. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Horford the pass to Teague. Just 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. And that one's good. And the Hawks lead by 4.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Back to Landry. He kicks it to Cousins. And stolen by Horford. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Teague gets a screen from Horford. Teague dishes to Korver. No good from outside. Now here's Vasquez. Passes it to McLemore. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And Baamute's checked in for the Kings. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Millsap sets the pick for Teague. The 3 from Korver. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. .151 left to play here in the fourth. Vasquez kicks to Cousins to tie it up. The shot's good. Vasquez making the play. And it's 7 points for DeMarcus Cousins. Atlanta calls timeout. The score is tied at 37. 1:43 left in the fourth. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Yes, guys, Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team. He told his guys, time's running low. If we're going to make our move, it's going to be now. Are you guys ready? And as they nodded, he said, let's go get it. Kevin?
Thanks, Doris. .143 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Teague. He dishes it to Korver. It's up a three, and that one's good. And the Hawks lead by 3.
This is incredible. It's been a three-point barrage since halftime.
Yeah, whether by design or by accident, it has been impressive.
And Mbamute kicks to Vasquez. Pass to Landry. He feeds it to Mbamute. Rebounded by the Hawks. Millsap's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Teague and Cousins with the block. And the Kings pushing it up now. Here's Landry. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
A crucial basket. They needed it, and he gave it to them.
Teague kicks to Corbin. .43 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Dishes it to Horford. It's in! That one just took the air right out of the crowd.
Yeah, he simply said, sit down and keep quiet with that one.
Yeah, that's right. Nothing coming out of these fans now.
Landry. Yes! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And my goodness, that one got him going.
Did it ever? They're on cloud 9.
What an atmosphere here. This is incredible.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Horford backing in.
Good. They do have a foul to give here.
Yeah, you might see them use that at some point. I would.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. They're losing by 3. 15 seconds left to play in the final quarter. What do you think, guys?
Well, they've got 2 options here. They can go for the 3 and the tie, or the quick 2 and the foul.
I like the idea of going for the quick 2. Take it to the rim, and that wouldn't be a bad way to approach this situation.
.15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Vasquez. Here is Mbamute. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so it's the Hawks who've come out on top. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
Well, that'll do it. For Doris Burke, Steve Kerr, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying so long. We'll see you next time. And as we leave, we give you our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyle Korver.